Hi guys, and welcome to Frightening Feasts of Faewood, and also welcome to the sound of my cats running around after each other and making lots of noise. They're in a really playful mood, so yes, you'll hear cat toys, you'll hear cats running around after each other and all of the rest of it. So anyway, today's been a cooking day for me. I've been already actually filming something else that I've been cooking. I'm not sure which video is going to come first. Still not even sure if the one I was working on before is going to come out at all, but I'm still going to share it with you anyway, even if it's a big fat mess. But today I am actually going to make a savoury Halloween-y dish, and it's going to be inspired by this cookbook. So at the same time as purchasing another cookbook, which you'll see either before or after this, I bought this one from Amazon. I was looking at different cookbooks for Halloween, and there was ones, obviously for sweets and things like that, and ones for savoury dishes and all of the rest. And I ended up deciding to get one of each. And this one looked like a lot of fun, had a really good feedback. Apparently this Beetle House cookbook, it's recipes, I think, from a place that exists, I'm not sure if it's a chain of restaurants called Beetle House, and they're obviously inspired by Beetlejuice, and all the recipes in here are kind of Halloween-y themed. Some of them are a bit more regular food, I would say, than being completely kind of kitschy Halloween-y. There's a whole bunch of different things in here. I mean, some of it's just quite standard fare, I guess, but standard fare as in it doesn't look spooky when you look at it, but it looks really tasty. But there are a few things in there that are just interestingly, spookily displayed, and I'm trying to find a picture of one. So Sweeney beef, for example, with a bit of a switchblade there. There's a whole bunch of different things in here, drinks and savouries, entrees and all of that stuff. So I think it's going to be a bit of fun, and the food just looks really tasty. So although I would say that this one is not one that's necessarily spooky, in each recipe isn't necessarily looking spooky, and some cookbooks have more things that actually to look at look spooky. It looks like really good food, and there are some inspiration of how you could display it in a spooky way as well. Like that, for example. But for tonight, the thing that I want to make is this one, and I love the name, Silence of the Lamb Chops. And I think this one looks a little bit spooky because it's got kind of a almost blood-like sauce. I feel like this Halloween has had a theme of things with blood, at least as far as cooking and drinks and things goes. There's been a bit of a running theme of blood, which look, it makes sense for Halloween. This looks like a really tasty dish. Apparently it's 25 minutes prep time, 25 minutes cook time. I hope that's accurate. It could be a bit more because I'm filming. What I did need to do though beforehand was to marinate my lamb chops, and that's been marinating for about 6 hours, maybe 8 hours. I put this on this morning. It's just oil, rosemary, garlic, pepper and salt, and left to marinate. Oh, a little bit of apple cider as well. I forgot that one. Alright, so I think first what I'm going to do, there's a bit of chopping to be done to get the ingredients ready. There's apple, there's some red onion, there's mushrooms, and I need to chop up some rosemary as well. So I think I'm going to start with that so that then I can just get started and start cooking. Alright, I need sliced apple, I need sliced portobello mushrooms, which I can't remember if these are, but they're mushrooms, and I need diced red onion. Right, done my chopping. I need to cook my lamb chops now, and I got a little tip off my husband of how to do that because I usually leave the meat cooking up to him. He's just more accomplished with meat cooking and I haven't done much of it. So he said put them on high and cook them till they're brown on each side and it should be pretty good. The recipe says to do 3 to 5 minutes on medium high on each side. I feel like that might be a little bit much for them because these are cutlets, so you kind of want them a little tender. I'm going to give it a try and hopefully I do a good job. Alright, well while that's cooking and doing its thing, I'm just going to get some stuff prepared for the sauce, just so that it's ready to go when I need it. So there's a little sauce with some jam and soy sauce that gets cooked for like 5 minutes and a bit of water I think. And then I'll be sauteing the things that I chopped up as well, separately, to go with everything. Alright, I think these are just about done, so I'm going to turn them off, let them rest, and continue with the other parts of the dish. So I've got to cook these down until they caramelize, and then I've got a little sauce that I need to cook down, and then we can plate it up. I'm leaning to the side so I can be in camera because I can't be bothered realigning the camera. I think everything's done, so I'm going to plate it all up. I might have burnt the sauce a little bit. I'm hoping it still kind of looks a little blood-like. We shall see. It smells good, so that's a good sign. So I'm just going to plate this up now and then we'll have a try. That's the finished product, guys. I think it's going to taste really, really nice. The kind of blood stuff doesn't look so bloody. It could also be the fact that this is not a white plate, but I think it looks a little bit more brown than bloody. If you wanted to be really purist, I guess you could maybe ditch the soy and just have jam and have it really looking like blood. I'm going to have to plate Dan's up after the video, but I'll have a taste and we'll see what it's like.
It smells delicious.
Thanks, Annie. Have a little bone. Let me try and get a bit of everything. A little bit of sauce, a little bit of apple.
You're making me so hungry.
That's bloody good. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. It might not look super Halloweeny. It doesn't look super bloody. Unfortunately, it's a bit more like brown sauce, but tastes really, really good. Just stick it in a spooky bowl, you're set. Anyway, I think this is going to be a fun cookbook. Like, it's not necessarily the most Halloweeny in the look of the things, but I think that comes down to presentation, you know, picking like bowls and plates and stuff that looks super Halloweeny, and maybe adding some of those other aesthetics if you want to, you know, the switchblade type thing and the scissors and stuff like that, if you want to go that far. Otherwise, tastes really nice, and I mean, that's all you can ask for a cookbook. So I'm not going to wait any longer. My husband's been waiting for dinner for a really long time.
I'm drooling.
And he's watching me taste test it, and very hungry. So I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this quick little video, watching me put together this dish from the cookbook. Let me show you again. So Nightmare Before Dinner, I'll link it in the description box in case anyone's interested in it. So far, I'm enjoying the recipe. I'm looking forward to making more things from it. It does seem like there's some fun things in it. Hope you liked it. Hit subscribe if you want to see more Halloween spookiness from me or whatever else I end up bringing to you guys. And for the rest of you, I'll see you next time in Faewood. Bye, guys.